So please subscribe, not now, but right now. Subscribe to the Fight Week Show. We'll see you guys on the road soon.
Makes Brazil card Almeida versus Derek Lewis. And helping me to do that tonight is my brother Jordan. Jordan, how you doing, my guy?
Doing good, man. Yeah, this is one of those weeks where might go under the radar once again, but main event's a super interesting one. We're just off the back of some huge combat sports stuff, so yeah, it should be a good few topics to try and get through tonight.
Yeah, man, for real. And my other brother on the show, he's a regular on the watch-alongs, regular on Dust Up Shakedown, regular on the prediction show. Naz is always here. How you doing,
I'm a
man?
parasite. Oh man, I'm a parasite to this channel, but brother, I'm looking forward to this fight, man. The more I think about it, the more I'm gassed for this card. I'm ready for you to fuck up on all these names, the doubles R's and the H is the R and the R is L, and I don't know how to say.
I see what's going on.
Good luck pronouncing it, bro.
I did a little show off thing in the WhatsApp group, but now you might want to fucking murder me for it. Like, I'm just trying to help a brother out.
You're like Jasnensky.
Andrej Resvik.
You became Polish for 1 second.
That's all I was doing. I just trying to help Jordan.
Ola's been playing translator in the group chat this week, doing off his Polish skills. Good.
Yeah, man. Serious, man. Big up everybody in the chat as well, man. I see everybody in the chat.
Hit the likes,
all of you that's in the chat right now, whether you're watching us live or they're watching us on playback. Big up to all of you, man. Salute to all of you, man. And yeah, we got a watch along tomorrow. Keep an eye on it. Tomorrow, with Naz is going to be joined with Wolfie and Jordan. So keep an eye on that. Watch along tomorrow for this fight card that we're going to make a prediction on. Before we go into the prediction real quick, we're just talking about it off air, and I just happened to see the craziness that went on yesterday between Chelsonen and Ariel Awani. And my take on it when I watched it, because I watched the whole thing, so I could get the context of what the show is really about. It's not no clip thing. Watch the whole thing and you can really see what they're talking about. And when I watched it, I didn't think Ariel was saying a lot wrong. But in my eyes, he stepped up to Chell. I thought, boy, where did Ariel buy these nuts from? I mean, when you got Francis Ngannou as a bodyguard, you can.
It's as if he's the one fighting.
You can pretty much talk shit to whoever
it's
you
like
want.
He's stepped into the ring, bro. Come on, man. He's giving too much. He's on this high horse. Well, like he's not the guy that won. Relax, like you're not in there. You even go to Saudi first.
He got 13 trophies, like you keep talking about, bro.
Oh man, I didn't want to get into this guy. Honestly, like I understand his point, and Kel was angry. The fact, like, this guy is not making money. It's not making money. I'm like, they're not paying for making money. They're paying for views, clicks, and likes, and etc. etc. They're going the social media route. If you understand, that's what they're paying for. Like then you're like, all right, they're not actually paying to make money.
It was a really nice back and forth to see.
It wasn't nice,
right? Hold on. The reason from a consumer point of view, from a consumer point of view, it was a really nice back and forth from what I, you know what I mean? Do it for the content. If it's gonna happen, do it for the content. And we got a nice back and forth there. But Jordan, have you ever seen anyone really get chill out of character the way Ariel did the other day?
It was quite a strange one, especially seeing as the two, they've not always been on the best of terms, but they've always at least been amicable in the way they've had discussions. And yeah, this time it just all sort of seemed to blow up. I mean, by the end, I think Chael's closing statement was that Ariel was a slimy weasel or dirty weasel or something like that. I mean, sort of.
Weasel.
The thing is, it's a lot of people end up down this route with Ariel, don't they? A lot of people that had good relationships with him at one point all seem to end up hating him and calling him a slimy weasel and stuff like that. Even guys like Darren Till in the past have had problems with him. Khabib.
Mokaev the other day.
Mokaev, yeah. So
I mean, Aziz one was legendary. He came into the flipping face to face and buoyed him off. I don't like you. I want to strangle you right now.
Boy, man, you know what I mean? Like,
that's our boy. I'm telling you, one day we're gonna get him on. One day on the Robinson, right? You have come. Tell me the future plans for PFL and Saudi. But yeah, as Jordan was saying, man, Ariel's rubbing a lot of people the wrong way. Like Jamal Hill was ripping him yesterday to Shmo. I was like, boy.
Obviously quite a sort of inflammatory time at the moment as well, with speaking about the whole Israel and Palestine thing. It's not going to really it's quite a divisive issue, so I think we could see the MMA community sort of split in two, really.
He has a strong stance, Ariel. He has a strong view on that, Jordan. Like, he's like, they should be able to play themselves. And one of his old videos being circulated, he got angry about it. He mentioned on his stream, and he said, I take it out of context, this and that. I said this, that, whatever. Like, a lot of people put in the chat, Bilal Muhammad versus Ariel, all these other jokes. But like, I don't want to go down the political route, but bro, MMA is, all sports seem to be going down that route. So he's gonna get some more enemies in the next couple of months. I'll tell you that much. I won't be surprised if Khabib or Hamzat comes into the studio and put him in sleep all the time.
Look, Ariel is what it is, and a lot of people is known this long time ago, like from the Rampage and Rashad days.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You brought that up.
Know what I mean? Like, Ariel's been this way. Ariel, like, it's never not been this way. That's what's getting me about people. Like, you saying you man, it's like talking about, oh, I hate Mourinho. Like, Mourinho's always been this way, bro. Like, why are you only just hating Mourinho now? Mourinho been a dickhead from day dot. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's just one of those when you know what a man's character is, you just take it for what it is, isn't it? You know what I mean? If you fuck with him, you fuck with him. If you don't, you don't. But that one there, I thought was ridiculous. It was crazy. It was a good back and forth. But what I wanted to get from both of you is, Chell called him a liar about 3-4 times, right? In what Ariel was saying, Jordan, let me come to you first. Do you think he was lying about anything in the facts of in the statements that he was presenting?
I mean, I'd have to go through it again, but I think the main thing that Chael was sticking to was pretty much the way he phrased his opening statement. So it feels like, I don't know, Chael sort of strayed away from the argument and sort of stuck on the words that he was using, and therefore technically Ariel was a liar. Do you know what I mean? But, yeah, I think that was Chael's whole point.
Via wordplay
on it. Yeah, it was just playing on the way he'd phrased it, and he said that you should have said one thing instead of another thing, and that's why you're a liar. And so, yeah, I don't think. I feel like Ariel sort of had quite a strong argument. Chael sensed that and sort of, it was like a dog with a bone, wasn't it? He just wasn't for letting go the way.
Do you know when Charles was angry? When he said Ngannou's laughing to the bank, like, at least when he was saying it's not sustainable, he's like, well, Ngannou's laughing to the bank, and it kind of got to him. It's like, that's not how the game should be. It's not fair that someone makes a stupid investment, but it's like he couldn't explain to Charles, like, these Saudis want this. They're not like affiliation. They're not like the other ones. All the other ones before, literally all of them, other than Bodog. The Bodog was the only one that came in similar to the Saudis, but in a short amount of frame, and back then didn't pay as much as now. But Saudis are coming like this for a long time. So I think the sustainability thing doesn't matter. They don't care if it's sustainable. They have such a crazy long-term plan. And Ngannou somehow squeezed himself in there on the double. If he gets this 23rd of December, they said they got to fill out the stadium. If he gets that one, flipping heck, man. I mean, he has won, but
yeah, there's an argument to be made where, like, the Saudis been willing to spend astronomical amounts of money for sporting events that won't be profitable for them.
Yeah,
because
sports washing. You said the phrase that no one wants to say on their podcast other than MK, it seems.
Yeah, sports washing. It's basically just trying to sort of change the humanitarian
Yeah, but I
issues and
love
views around
Saudi.
the world.
Saudi's a banging country. I've been there. Like the people that are great. That I want to go there again. Inshallah, my visa doesn't expire till next May, so I might even go. Big up to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. You know, I like the way what they're doing, and you know they're getting involved in all sports.
Yeah,
And,
there's a reason that Ronaldo's there as well. You know what I mean? It's not just a couple of big events here and there. Everybody's going over there because there's astronomical amounts of money and fuck all to spend it on because everybody's scared of the country.
Look, for me, when we're talking about sports washing, like we've been experiencing that in the Premier League since Roman Abramovich. Like,
the Premier League is sick, though, man.
We've been experiencing that in the Premier League with Roman when he came in, with fucking Man City when they came in with their money. That's sports washing at the highest level. Like, these mans are winning league titles with 115 charges, and they're winning trebles. They're doing what they're doing, and nobody's batting the eyelid. We're just dealing with it and moving. We're just moving along with it. These Saudis are here, and they ain't going anywhere, bro. Yeah, and they can put on, for me, the way that I see the way they put in fights together, even all this sort of Logan Paul fights, and they're sponsoring a lot of that. A lot of that's going through them, man. You know what I'm trying to say? So this man's ain't going nowhere. They're here to stay. They got the money to do it. And while the movement is there, whoever can profit from it, go and get your bag. And Francis happens to be one of them this time. You know, so I've been championing the brother. The only thing that when my man said 10 to 20 million, like 10 to 20 million is a big gap. Like, which one is it? And I think Joe was on that bid there. You can't say 10 to 20 million.
I heard he got paid 8 mil for this one.
Yeah, you can say 10 to 12 million. You can't say 10 to 20 million.
But like 10 to 20 million, that's a big gap, man. You know,
it's double.
And I think that's what really rubbed Chell the wrong way, like right off the back. You know what I mean? But a lot of what Ariel was saying, that you know the princes over there and the sheikhs and the sultans over there, they're hollering him out and they're telling him, boy, we want Francis Ngannou to come and fight some of these other guys, and who knows how much they're going to pay him? Maybe 20.
Yeah, especially now Fury's.
What the deal is?
Yeah, Fury's out. It makes it easier for him.
Say that again.
Fury, the fact that Fury's out, he's the guy that needs to. He's like, well, you fucked him up. You better take his spot now for the next till end of February. That's bloody miles away. That's next year, literally. Like, so,
and just to fact check what Ariel was saying, I went back and watched them shows that he was talking about with Eddie Hearn and the Sheikh. And true to what he was saying, them and they were really saying that. So, look, it was, like I said, it was good consumer content for the consumer.
It was.
Man, big up to
cringy
them
and fun.
And please go and subscribe to Cage Scribe, people. Go and check him out. Go and support his page. It's
banging interviews, banging takes coming out.
So go and support his page right there. Pain Like Bane doing the Lord's work in the chat. Salute
big
to
up, Pain, man.
Big up yourself, my brother.
Ngannou's in an interesting spot now, though. We haven't really had a chance to sort of talk about it in this show too much, but what do we do with an Ngannou now? Because the argument to be made is that any top 20 heavyweight boxer outboxes him, yet he's just beaten basically beating the lineal heavyweight champion of the world. Like, I don't fancy his chances against Anthony Joshua.
But it has to be Joshua, though.
He'll probably lose again, because one thing is this, and this is one of the things that Chell did allude to, that Francis might have done this on a fluke. It's not calling it a fluke, but he said maybe he might have got lucky. Maybe he had a good day against Fury. But it's not going to have a good day against any of the other fighters that that comes along. And even Eddie Hearn said people like Dillian White, people like Chisora, they put pressure, they fight physical. And by the 6th or 7th round, you could start saying that Francis was starting to tire and stuff, right? But I mentioned in Dust Up Shakedown yesterday that what did you think of him managing his cardio the way he did? But watching what Eddie Hearn said there, he said basically Fury took the foot off the gas, which meant it allowed Francis Ngannou more time to
He's a hater, you know that.
But when he gets pressure boxers like the Chisoras and the Dillian White that really go in heavy, when them rounds start piling up, it's not gonna have that luxury, you know. So That's what they're saying, that people like Joe Joyce, they might get physical with Ngannou because they got more boxing nous than he does, and do something against him. So look, it's still going to be big money for Ngannou. Anybody fights in boxing is going to be way more than he got at UFC. That's a fact. That's something all of us know, and we can't argue that.
The fight I'm most interested in Ngannou could possibly have would be Wilder.
Yeah, me too.
That one should be the one. That's the one the Saudis won. But Hearn said so much fire. You think that Joshua's going to fight him now? He said so much. I'm sure he must have told Joshua, "Can I put it on him?" Because he can't just say what he said. He said, like, from the horse's mouth, kept quoting saying he's going to knock him out. He'll take him out. And Ariel's fighting him back, and he put it. So I'm thinking that fight might happen now. I can't believe he said this much shit. Like, I'm sure Joshua's like, well, now I've got to kind of back it up. I'm happy that Eddie Hearn done that. I'm happy he said, oh, you have to knock him out. It's going to look easy. So when it happens, bro, and it's not knockout by the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, what's he going to do then with 6 more rounds to go? Because he's doing 12 rounds now, top 10 rank. He's only got 12 rounds now.
I want to see this, man. And good question here from Leroy. Is just asked, does UAE take over Vegas for fight capital?
Well, not UAE alone, but the combination of the whole Arab empire from UAE to Qatar to flipping now Saudi, just the whole Arab Peninsula wants to just, they want to take over. I don't know why they're not fighting.
Yaz Island there now, and they're doing what they're doing, putting on fights and stuff.
Yeah, they got their own little UAE Warrior League or whatever. They got top like little promotions going. Even Bahrain and Qatar have them. I was shocked, because there's so many sponsors there. Like a lot of people now sponsoring fighters going, oh, he's going to go UFC and I'll take 10% back. So they're becoming the managers, sponsoring them, paying for their lifestyle, making them train. A lot of them are Russians. Like, do you see Chelsea? No, DC and Islam, they were like, oh, the Bahrainis took your wrestlers and these guys took. And Dagestanis have to change nationalities just to get into wrestling teams. And now they're going to all go to MMA for these other Arab countries. Like, do you see Hamza Chimaev with what country he's from? It said UAE flag. Oh, they gave him a passport quickly, bro.
Boy, he got dashed out. Yeah. He got dashed out of Sweden.
Sweden took him. Sweden were like, you're not ours.
It's a mad thing, man. Jordan, I want to get your take on this UAE takeover for Vegas, because you're a frequent Vegas customer. You look anything, but whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. You know all about that, Jordan. But talk to us, man. Do you think he's going to take over from Vegas as a fight capital of the world?
I don't think so. I believe they've got the financial means to, but it's impossible to establish a history this quickly that sort of gives it the big fight feel that's going to make fans travel. Like, I'd say, I'd hazard a guess, any fight fan in the world, if you offered them to go to Vegas, go and watch a fight, they'd take it. Not everybody's quite on board with sort of going over to the Arabic world, because some of the no drinking culture and some of the more conservative things that make it maybe not ideal to plan a holiday for, unless you're really into the fights.
For me, just to add to your point, Jordan, for me, and this is the reason why I personally don't think it will be the fight capital of the world, because gambling is a big deal in the fight world. And, you know what I mean, it's against a religion over that part of the world, full stop. So, like you said, some of the other things that you can indulge in Vegas, you know what I mean? You don't really be seeing them things out in the
magic shows
over there, you know, in the United Arab area.
Well, half those magic shows in Vegas will get you flipping killed for black magic in Arabia.
This is rich. You know, there's some things you can indulge in over there in Vegas, but that
I wonder how much money gambling makes in MMA, UFC.
You get stoned to death in that part of the world if they catch you doing that, man. You know what I mean? So, it's facts. It's facts. Because Sharia law is still something today, bro.
The drinking, you can get around that. The drinking is not a problem. It's really the gambling that there's a no-no, and anything to do girls, that's a big no-no. Like
and like I said, gambling is a big part of the fight culture. You know, people that in the
I don't know how much money that is, bro. I wish we knew. I wish one day they read an article like, oh, DraftKings made this many revenue just on UFC bets. I'll be like, what?
Yeah, man. I mean, we see on the TV people begging
Billions.
crazy amount of money. The Drakes of this world wouldn't go to fucking UAE and start
And just
begging.
Drake alone fucking jumps at the thing up like, man. And whoever
To be
else is
fair, I
slightly
don't know
doing
who
it.
the fuck was at the Francis versus Fury fight, but they had a good hour to fuck around on the stage and do whatever they want, if you remember correctly.
Yep.
Genuinely, it was. We're sitting like everybody's sitting there ready for the main event, and then a timer comes up. And I don't pay much attention until I realise that 57 means there's 57 minutes till another fight happens. And at that moment, I'd never been more grateful to be a UFC fan, not a boxing fan. Like, just keep it in Vegas, get the people in, get the people out. Fucking plenty of time for a drink afterwards.
Yeah, man. I mean, the amount of casinos that's in Vegas alone, man. Like,
It's
Jesus,
wild.
like that city is littered with it. And I personally, the amount of work that's made Vegas what it is with the iconic venues and arenas that's out there. I personally don't see it.
PI.
Yeah,
PIA.
I don't see it, man. I don't see it. Okay, let's go into the predictions. The reason why we're here.
Yep.
I mean, let's get to the predictions.
We love talking though. Come on, we
That's
love
why I
MMA,
put it
bro.
real quick. Okay, on the early prelims,
We love MMA and boxing.
On the early prelims, we got Mark Diakise versus Cal Fernandez. Yeah, I got that one right. Jesus, it looked confusing for a second. Cal Fernandez.
You took away the cancelled fights, yeah? Well, just one, right? Yeah, we'll get
Cal Fernandez is 8-1, and Diakise 16-7. Diakise coming off for 2 losses in this fight. What's the odds on this one, please, Jordan?
Yeah, Casey's still favourite at 1-2 with Fernandez at 17-10.
Have you interviewed the Casey? Or you got through to him?
Let me see. 1 second.
Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
For some reason, I felt like I swear you interviewed him. Maybe you didn't. No.
No, bro, he's one of them people I've reached out to so many times. Bro.
Free strike.
He got my he got my free strikes, bro. You know what I mean?
That's the bus keys are coming out for this one.
With that being said, O's got his bus keys.
My bus keys are primed right now, bro. My bus keys are primed right now. But we're gonna stick with Jordan right now. Let's go with Jordan first. Jordan, where you going on this one, my brother?
Yeah, just first off, before we start, this is a tough week to pick underdogs on, huh?
It is.
With that being said, I'm sticking with the favourite in the opener. I feel like Casey's always been known as being a really educated striker, which is where Fernandez excels at. So the difference might just be the fact that Casey's became a really good wrestler as of late. Like, he had a few fights where he didn't really strike at all. He was just strong arm grappling and stuff like that. So I think that's where he wins this one.
Yeah. Okay. What about you, Naz?
He's disappointed me so many times. So many times. I know you guys probably put bets on him or whatnot every now and then. So I just always want like, but every now and then when I go, wait a minute, he disappointed me all the time. They end up winning. And I got a nice amount of underdogs coming my way, I'm sure. So I'm gonna go this favorite for now.
Okay.
Brim. Oh.
Yeah, my bus keys are well truly primed. I've been warming up the bus.
Ready to go on underdog.
In his own, everything's ready to go. He's in gear, and I'm running. Man, the fuck over, bro. Fernandez may I pick for my first underdog. I have to pick an underdog, so that's one reason. The second reason is the 3 strikes, bro. You know what I mean? The third reason. Hold on. Let me finish up the third reason. And the third reason is coming off for 2 losses, man. You know what I mean? And I think this guy here, they've put him there to go and be the hitman to get the job done, man. You know what I mean? So
I said you ignore me 3 times, you get 3 losses in a row. That's just the way it works.
He might come back and he might put on the best fight of his life, just not to get to the 3. And I think that might be your reasoning. That might be you man's reasoning, because I've been there already. I've picked man coming off for 2 straight losses, and said, no, you ain't going to lose the third one, and picked him and he won. So that could be the case here. But like I said,
I was hoping he gets the third loss so he gets cut and finally fucking responds to him.
I have a
I bet he'll do the interview when he's in Cage Warriors, Ola.
I have shameless ulterior motives here. You know what I mean? So but yeah,
Ola's gonna have him on for his Cage Warriors debut.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So there goes my first underdog. I'm picking Fernandez. Yes. On the second fight, we got Mura versus Conejo. Conejo is 10-3, and Mura 9-0. Conejo also coming off for 2 losses. So and
also coming off 2 losses.
Also coming off for 2 losses, and we got undefeated fighter coming into this fight in Brazil. What's the odds on this one, please, Jordan?
Mura's favorite at 1-7. But he's at 5-1.
Okay, Naz, let's come to you first, Naz. Where are you going on this one?
Again, I'm gonna go for the favorite, man.
Mura.
Yeah, Mura.
I'm gonna go Mura as well. Did
you hear about the weight miss period thing?
Yeah. And this is the thing. Look, this has been bothering me since Cameron Simon's fight, man. Like, that Cameron Simon's fight is still hard for me to fucking take, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that was
to a guy in featherweight.
Just
a featherweight.
Did you see his post the other day? He said, I'm still undefeated at 135. I can't say about 140 though.
I like that. I like that.
That was a wicked
Charles Oliveira mentality. Yes.
That's a wicked post. He said, boy, I'm still undefeated at 135. You know what I mean? And that's the truth. That's the truth.
I'm glad Willie didn't hear this week twist some knives. Anytime you mention you like a fighter, Will's like a fucking.
Hey, big up, Matheus Melo, all the way from Brazil. Salute to you.
Big up, bro. There's a lot of Brazilians in the house today.
Thank you for joining us. Hey,
most of the fighters will win.
What did you pick, Jordan? Did you pick Mora as well?
Yeah, I've changed that one like last minute. I was gonna go with Ruiz because I feel like it's a bit of a throwaway fight, but nah, I've changed it up. My main event pick's changed.
Yeah, man,
for real. And the people, we just launched our Twitch channel and our Rumble channel. We've got Rumble channel as well. So go and check us the Fight Week Show on Rumble. Go check us the Fight Week Show on Twitch and
Spotify.
And we're on Spotify as well. How about that? We're on Spotify as well. So if you don't really want to check out the videos and just want to get the audios, go over there, go and check us out. And we've got a lot of fighters coming up on our interviews as well, so you can listen to the interviews while you're out and about on Spotify. This is just popped up, so I'm putting it out there so you man can go and subscribe to it, go and check them out, go follow us on there, and show some love. You know what I mean? We've got some of our videos on there already, so go and give it a watch. Put some likes on it, put some comments on there, get that ball rolling over there on Rumble, on Twitch, on Spotify. The Fight Week Show. You can't miss us. You know what our brand looks like already. You know what our logo looks like already. Go and check us out on there, and you'll find us on there as well. And like I said, make sure you subscribe to Cage Scribe. Make sure you subscribe to Cage Scribe. What was you saying, Jordan?
I think we're gonna get a lot more viewer attention now that people won't actually have to look at Will's face during the show. Now we're on Spotify, it can just be audio. I know it's off-putting to a lot of the people in the comments.
Will's face, man. No, I'm joking.
Okay. Next on the card is Angela Hill. We've got Angela Hill versus Dennis Gomes. Angela Hill 15-13. Dennis Gomes 8-2. What are the odds on this fight, please, Jordan?
Yeah, Gomez is slight favourite at 4-6 with Hill at 5-4. This is one of the closer fights in the card.
Gomes' favorites. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go first on this one. I always back Angela Hill, man. And I look at her lost record, and I'm thinking how many robbery decisions are in that lost record, but you know what I mean? It shouldn't be that. It should probably be like 15-10 or 15-9, something like that.
Yeah,
It no
facts, bro. Some of them 1 or 2 draws, but
yeah, it was messed
honestly,
up,
how Bobby Green.
It was messed up. But listen, Dennis Gomes is a fighter that I've been high on since I saw her on Ultimate Fighter, man. And bro, she got that power, bro. She sat down a lot of our opponents, and I mean sit them down. You know what I mean? Like proper knockdown that just sit people down. She just got the capability of doing that. And I think I've seen the amount of times Angela Hill's been dropped so many times over her career, man. A lot of that's gonna count against her, man. And she likes to fight in the pocket, and I think she's gonna get Angela Hill at some point and drop her. So I'm gonna go with Dennis Gomes on this one. Naz, what about you?
Yeah, same. I'm going with Dennis Gomes. I also think Angela Hill might have just passed the hill, gone over the hill, per speaking, based off the last beating she took. Yeah. That was like a boxing type of concussion beating where the ref should have stopped. But I just don't see her winning this one no more. I think it's the end of her career. She's coming to that latter part. So I'm sorry, Angela. I love you, man. You know, pioneering, first black woman to ever do main event, like big up. Yeah, so
like I said,
bless up, man. I know they're paying her decently.
Always peak her, man. You know what I mean? But on this occasion, I'm gonna go with Dennis Gomes. Big up Wolfie in the house. Salute to you, Wolfie.
Oh, big up, Simon. I'll see you tomorrow, bro.
On the show. Let's move on to the next fight on the card. And this is Vitor Petrino versus
I've got Gomez as well.
Huh?
I've got Gomez as well.
I forgot to ask you who your pick was there. So you're going Gomez as well. Okay.
We assumed as well. We all assumed full house.
For Gomez.
Yeah, I think after that last performance, that one was impressive.
I mean, Jessica Andrade been telling everyone about Dennis Gomes. Like, she's a powerhouse, and she's got that Jessica Andrade sort of power. You know, if she catches you, you're going down. There's no two ways about it.
Yeah, I was there live for our last fight.
Yeah,
and that was a fight that everybody sat down, got their flags out, and then 20 seconds later, Denise Gomez had sort of ruined the night for all the Mexicans in attendance. So
she's dangerous.
Oh,
dangerous.
I didn't even remember that. Right.
Big up the bro.
Oh yeah. Team Rebel.
Salute to you, Camille. We got John Doe in the house. I always ask you, where's Jane Doe? How's Jane Doe doing? Big up John Doe.
I agree. I concur.
Okay. The next fight on the docket is Vitor Petrino versus Modestas Bukauskas. Big Muddy at 15-5. Petrino at 9-0. Another undefeated fighter coming into this fight. What are the odds on this one, please, Jordan?
Yeah, so where are we? Petrino's favourite at 2-5, where Modestas at 2-1.
Okay. Sticking with you, Jordan. Where are you going on this one?
Yeah, I'm going with our guy here at the Fight Week show for once. I'm usually throwing other friends of the show under the bus, but Modestas, I feel like he's one of the better underdogs in the card here. He's had a lot more experience in the UFC. Yeah. And we've never really had to see his opponent sort of face adversity. So if he can get him in the back foot a bit, he's got a really good chance of winning here. He's looked great since going to Cage Warriors and coming back. So, yeah.
Serious. Yeah, man. That's a good piece of analysis there. What about you, Naz? What you picking up on this one?
As that question said earlier, full house, man. We're all going to go. The guy of the show, big friend, literally always have a direct link to us. And as I said yesterday, man, I'm sure you said it as well. He's going to add that new wrinkle in his game that's just going to take him slightly to that next level. And honestly, that's exactly what he's going to need to beat this rising, not phenom, but rising light heavyweight. And I can see him giving his first loss in UFC. I'm looking forward to this, man. This one's going to get him on the edge of my seat. Everyone's tuning for that fight. Yeah, bro. Big Mod. You know what I'm saying? The Baltic War Gladiator. Let's go. Big up John Otaka. You do look a bit like him. Not, not a boy.
Capone always come out, man, with one of them, man. You know what I mean? Big up yourself, Capone, man. Love, brother. Love, big love. Wolfie says here, let me see what Wolfie saying. And Wolfie, yeah, I got your message on Insta. Big up to you, my guy. Thank you for that. And for supporting the watch along as well, man. Salute to you. He says, big up Jordan, my guy Ola and Naz and Leroy, if he's not hiding in the back.
That's Leroy, fam.
Hey, wherever Leroy is, trust me, he's always working. He's doing something on the channel.
He's workaholic. He's either working or drinking. That's what he does.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. Leroy right now is just drinking and screaming into a pillow. So,
yeah, man. Don't get it twisted, but that brother's always busy. Okay, I'm going to be going for Big Muddy as well for a lot of the reasons that you guys said. Big friend of the show, and not just that. This is not even a bias thing. We're talking on proof now. He's been sent to enemy territory a couple times now by the UFC, and he's come back victorious. And one of his stipulations on this fight is to get on the London card when it comes back around again, and he's now got incentive to really go out and put a performance on. And he said when he spoke to us that he's not just looking for a decision, he wants a proper finish. He wants to show the world what he's really, really capable of. And you know what? We're going to look forward to it, and let's hope we get that from him. So I'm going to be going Big Muddy as well. Salute to Big Muddy. And that's going to be my second underdog. That's your first underdog, Jordan, and that's your first underdog, Naz. Good underdog to pick as well to start with. Good underdog.
You know what
I mean? You guys are clever, man. I see what you guys are doing. Okay, let's go to the next one. Zelensky versus
Thanks, Will. Thanks.
Fakhradinov.
2 seconds.
Fakhradinov is 22-2, and Zelensky is 24-7. These two are very, very experienced. What are the odds on this one, please, Jordan? Jordan's just come up with the screen real quick. Fakhradinov is another one. I mean, Renat's dangerous. When you look at his skill set, what he brings to the
I heard he's not favorite. Let me think. I'm not sure Pusha said that, but he's the only one I pick for the Brazilian to lose. This is the only one, even though I know Zico has, I think, as a winner was Sean Strickland in the welterweight.
You just pick Big Muddy for the Brazilian to lose as well.
Oh yeah, of course, but he's not meant to lose. I feel like everyone's like, "Oh, UFC, why did you do this? Why didn't you help a guy out? Why did you give him Fakhradinov to help people up?" Like, I don't know why they did.
And that's 2-7 favorite. Zelensky's 11-4, by the way. Just thought he's not.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna go with Naz first, man, because I think we know where Naz is going on this one. Naz,
Zelensky's gonna get whooped, man. Fakhradinov is gonna El-Fakhr him up, like whatever that is. And honestly, man, I can't believe they're doing him dirty like this in Brazil. Him up.
He signed the contract, man. Jordan, what are you saying? What were you picking on this one?
Yeah, I've got underdog. Fairly easily. That didn't look that great in his last fight.
Isn't it?
I mean, I know he was fighting Kevin Lee, but I mean, in his sort of UFC tenure, and looking here, Zelensky's beaten Benoit Saint Denis and the bad Nurmagomedov in his last two. So, you know, I don't think he's anywhere near the 3-1 or close to 3-1 that's been suggested.
Yeah, man. Big up CFC OG support troll. Salute to you. Here to show support as usual.
Yeah, man. Big up, man. I like that.
Big up yourself, man. You know what I mean? Big up yourself. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm gonna go Renat as well. Yeah, I can't see. I just think Renat's gonna go in there, do what he does.
Yeah.
And
just gonna, smash.
Just get in there, get domination win. Probably I'll even go as far to say 30-26, something like that. You know what I mean? You might get 10-8 up in there somewhere. So
hey, relax. You're jumping.
I'm looking for a big performance here from Renat still.
What did you put him in your accumulator already?
He's up in there somewhere, man. He's there somewhere, man. You know, Big Muddy is just bumping it up. That's why he's Big Muddy is big money.
You know the ones.
He's bumped it up nice. I'll show you my slip later on. Okay, let's go on to the next card. We got Kyan Kuchewski. Kyan Kuchewski versus Elves Brenner. Elves Brenner is 15-3, and Kyan Kuchewski is 15-1. This one's a really, really close record that they got going on here. But who's the favorite in this one, Jordan?
Yeah, Elvis Brenner's 1-2 favorite with Kainan at 17-10.
17-10. Okay, I'm gonna go first on this one. Kyan is gonna be my third underdog. I'm gonna go with Kyan to find a win here. My underdogs are now complete. So I'm gonna go with Kyan just for picking a third underdog sake. Because his record is not too far. And he's on a nice win streak as well. So it's not a bad underdog to have. He's a live dog in my eyes. So I'm going to go with him.
Yeah.
Naz, where you going?
That's the perfect terminology, live dog one. I'll go with him as well. That's my second underdog of the night. And yeah, I think he could pull it off. Brenner's iffy. I'm shocked he's favorite, to be honest.
What about you, Jordan?
Yeah, I'm going with Brenner. Stick with the favorite in this one.
You have a favorite? Interesting. Yeah, I don't know why I'm calling him Kanyan. It's Kanan, isn't it? His name's Kanan. Yeah, man. His name's Kanan, not Kanyan. I don't know.
The paper.
Yeah, I was saying
like the finger in it. The Molly, Kanan.
You know, I'm thinking of the bottle, but I don't know why I called him that. But yeah, there's your butchery in there, Naz. Yeah, you. I didn't mean to do that, but hey, this name they just rattle up your eyes sometimes, man. Serious. Let's go to the next one. Rodolfo Vieira versus Armen Petrosyan. Vieira is 9-2, and Petrosyan is 8-2. Very similar records. Coming into this fight, what's the odds saying on this one, please, Jordan?
Yep, 10-11 both men, exactly the same.
Okay. Let's go with Nas first because I went first the last one. Well, what are you saying on this one, Nas?
I'm going with Armen, bro. Big Armen fan. Armen Petrosyan. I rate him, bro. He's got a good fight IQ, and I think I'm sure Rodolfo Vieira has just been a big disappointment, to be honest. This guy's a one-round fighter, and I'm sure he'll survive that. So I'm gonna go for this underdog. Giving me the underdog on this, man.
No, there's no underdog in this one.
There's no underdog in this one.
I know, but you should just give it to me.
No.
Why?
No.
Why would we ever do that?
No. Hey, it's like
you're starting to sound like old guys.
Yeah, it's like, remember Jordan saying, "Boy, we're not giving 3 points away." You know what I mean? Trying to give 50 points away.
Just 1 point.
That man's begging for underdog. Nah, dog. You ain't getting that one as part of your underdog, right? You're gonna have to pick another one. Jordan, what about you? Where are you going?
Vieira.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Armen as well. I'm gonna pick Armen on this one, and let's see what shakes out of that fight. The next one is Chao Borralho versus Abus Magomedov. Magomedov was obviously coming off that loss against Sean Strickland, and Borralho is just doing Borralho things, man. What's the odds on this one, please, Jordan?
Yeah, Borralho's heavy favorite, 4-11, with Magomedov at 9-4.
Okay. Let's stick with you, Jordan. Where are you going?
Yeah, I'm with the favorite.
Naz?
Yeah, I'm going for Abbas, man. Not Abus, it's Abbas. Magomedov, my guy. I'm gonna go for him. Underdog, come back of the season. Show that Sean Strickland is, Sean Strickland. But yeah, man, Borralho is sick though. But it's my third underdog. Woohoo! I'm done.
Yeah, you just completed your underdog picks. So yeah, man, big up on that. I'm gonna go with Borralho. like I said, Boralo just be doing Boralo things, man. So I expect another Boralo things from him this weekend. Let's go on to the next one. Dante Mays versus Nascimento. Nascimento is 10-1. Mays 10-5. What are the odds on this one, please, Jordan?
Nascimento is the 1-2 favourite with Mays at 17-10.
Let's stick with you. No, actually, let's go with Naz. Naz. What are you picking on this?
Haven't they fought before? These two.
Yep. I don't know.
I feel like they fought before.
Yeah, they fought in 2020.
Oh, so that's it. And
Nascimento beat
there we go. Revenge is gonna be sweet. Revenge is gonna be sweet for Dontel Mays. I like how it's coming on. I like how he's taking his life proper serious. Before he said he wasn't even doing this full time. Now he's doing it full time serious. I want to see how it goes.
Okay, so we're going with Mays.
His favorite, yeah.
I'm gonna go with Nascimento. I'm gonna go with Nascimento on this one. What about you, Jordan?
Yeah, I'm with Nascimento as well. I've got a lifelong hatred of Mays for his performance against, who was it again? Oh, remember the Egyptian guy that was 3-0? That was making his debut against him, and they beat him down. So yeah, after that fight, I refuse to believe that Mays is ever going to be anything good, even if he knocks out Andrei Arlovski like he did last fight.
Really?
Yeah, I'm never going to take that guy to win again.
You really don't rate him?
Not at all. No, he got beat by a debuting guy that was 3-0 and gassed like 30 seconds into the fight. Still got wrestle fucked the whole time. The guy couldn't even throw a punch. Like, just some.
Bro,
the guy was
him, bro.
just a big fat Egyptian burly guy that was like, I don't know, he was hairy, like didn't really look that athletic, but yeah, Mays is, I don't know.
Okay,
he's a Greg Hardy.
Let's get to the co-main event. The co-main event: Gabriel Bonfim versus Nicholas Dalby. I don't think we really even need to be asking, but let's get to the odds on this one with Jordan, and we know where Jordan is going because we're going to stick with him first. He's a big Bonfim fan, but let's go.
Yeah, so Bonfim's heavy favourite at 1-6 with Nicholas Dalby at 9-2. Yeah, and Ola guessed right. I'm going to be going with Bonfim. I will say that Nicholas Dalby's a fighter that I do have a lot of respect for. He gives a tough test to a lot of guys. He's been around the game for a long time.
Yeah.
So yeah, it should be a test, but Bonfim's just looks sensational. Really rate him.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go Bonfim as well. Bonfim, bro. Since this guy exploded on the scene, man, he's spectacular. The way he's so cerebral in the way he approaches fights, and I like that about a fighter. The one thing that I like about fighters, we like the knockouts, we like all the domination and power athletes and stuff. But there's nothing sweeter than seeing a fighter with proper fight IQ and just everything is the chess move, the way they set things up. They don't just do nothing for no reason. This guy is one of them. This guy is really, really one of them, and Bonfim is one of them. I just like the way I approach his fights, and I'm going to be going with Bonfim as well. But we know Nicholas Dalby is your guy, Nas.
He's my guy and a half, man. But this is it, man. This is the end of the road. His life age style cop of him. He's pretty old. I mean, I'm really hoping to give him a bump in pain because he's a co-main event. But if he could do another good performance and lose by a close decision, that for me is taking away a win, almost like in Ngannou Fury. But Bonfim's undefeated phenom that's supposed to become champion, apparently. Brazilian superstar in the future making. So he should win this. Heavy favorite. I'm going to have to choose a favorite. I'm going to go for it. And yeah, man, I salute, Dalby's career. He's where is he from? Norway? Denmark. I'm sure it's Denmark. Pride of the Scandinavian nations.
So you go with Dalby.
All right.
You going with Derby?
I'm going with Nick's Derby, man. The underdog.
All right. Like, you know,
it's close though, the odds, right? Or they far? Oh no, you said heavy favorite.
We know you fuck with Derby heavy, man. You know what I mean? So
he's the first bred to like respond to my Instagram message of any MMA fighter ever. Like when I first made Instagram like 5-4 years ago, shot him a message.
Maybe if you hadn't led with a dick pic, would you got more responses than us?
Our bus keys are primed and ready to go again. I parked the bus a while ago, like Chelsea usually do. I parked the bus. Now I'm about to drive the bus on that fucking TN that Leroy done for us, man. You know what I mean? Let's get to the main event of the evening. Almeida versus Derek Lewis. Almeida coming into this fight is 19-2. Derek Lewis 27-11.
Jeez.
What are we saying about six-pack Lewis, first of all, man? Six-pack Lewis, they're calling him these days. Like before we're talking about the odds and that, like what chance do you think he could do a madness in this fight, Jordan?
Very much so. He's 30 pounds heavier than the guy he's fighting, and he is the most vicious knockout artist in UFC history, regardless of weight class, like regardless of your Francis Ngannou's. Derek Lewis is the hardest hitter that's ever fought in the UFC by numbers. To count him out is ridiculous, especially now that he's in better shape than we've ever seen him in before. With that being said, Almeida's he's such a talent. Like, you know, you watch him grapple and stuff like that, and he's 236 pounds at heavyweight. You think this could be like a really troublesome 205, and we've seen him there. That's where I thought he was going to make his run. I guess he's just going to jump between the two, and we know Derek Lewis's grappling skills leave a lot to be desired. But at the same time, he's got 30 pounds on the guy. Like that, I don't think this is as far apart in the odds as people are making it out to be. Anybody who doesn't think Derek Lewis can win this fight by knockout is fucking ridiculous.
Naz, what do you think of this fight, man?
I have to agree with a lot of his points. To give a lot of Jordan points, I mean, but that £30 difference, I mean, at least £10 of it is still a bit excessive. You know, it's not like, as you said about Almeida, that's
he can't be Derek Lewis overweight and have a six-pack.
I was talking to Leroy in the middle of the week here.
Yeah. And
we were talking about fighters that just like to power out of grapple moves. And I did say, because Almeida is a smaller side of the heavyweight. You know what I mean? Because he's a real 205er. You know, he's a proper 205er that's just kind of feeling in and using his skill set to gain advantage.
He's just not cutting weight.
Exactly. So that's
the way he's going though. He'll never make weight again. If he does 2-3 more fights, he's not gonna go down from 240 to 205 again. That'll be too much after years of
236 or something else.
But for me, I think we're talking about, you know, fighters just, if they get grappled to the ground, once they had enough, they just get up. Derek Lewis don't set up how he gets up. If you take him down, he just gets up. It don't matter how good you are. It don't matter how much you're holding him down. That brother just gets up, right? And we've seen what he did to my boy Curtis Blades, shooting in on a takedown. This is one of the baddest wrestlers the heavyweights got to offer, and he just caught him on the way in and gave him a toe curler. You know what I mean? Like
uppercut from hell.
With that uppercut from hell, right? So there's certain things that Almeida has to watch out for here, because if Derek Lewis catches that chin nice, if he catches it on the sweet spot, it's over for Almeida, bro. It's over. It don't matter how good he's been doing. But I hate that TN. Jordan, tell us what the odds are on this before we go to the picks.
Yep, Almeida is at 1-5 favourite with Derek Lewis at 19-5, which is just over 4-1.
That's crazy.
I thought so too.
That's very good.
Is that from your point of view as what's the odds MMA guy? Is that disrespectful to Derek Lewis with the body of work that he's done so far? Or
They must be taking things into account from, late fight to speeding.
I think.
Let me get what Jordan was trying to say first, please. Jordan, what was you trying to get off there?
Yeah, I think the thing with Derek Lewis is his inconsistency. If you were to sort of take him on the merit of him at his best, the odds could be a lot closer. And but there was a lot of times where it would look like Lewis was slimming down and he'd be throwing more jump and switch kicks and looking athletic. And then he'd come out for 2 fights in a row and you'd be like, he wants to retire. Like, he looks like he has no interest in being here. And then he comes back the next again fight and he looks like a world beater again who should be contending for titles. So I think the odds reflect Lewis's inconsistency as opposed to his ability.
Right. Okay. Now let's go to the picks. Naz, where you going?
I mean, I wouldn't have changed this one whether it was Curtis or Blades or Lewis. I was always going to go Almeida. He shoots always to an angle. He sets it up properly and is one dimensional, still proper. He won't get caught coming in. He comes in so fast. I see Lewis just getting taken down a couple of times and being tired after that. But yeah, Almeida by submission.
Okay. Jordan?
Yeah, gonna surprise a lot of people. I'm riding with Derek Lewis for my last underdog on this one.
Oh, the third underdog comes into. I didn't realize that actually. Yeah.
Okay. I like it still. Last underdog for Jordan. Hold on. I'm just looking here who your other underdog is. Was Renat on? Renat was favorite, innit?
Yeah, Renat was favourite. I took the underdog in that one.
Oh, right, okay.
I took Zaleski. My other underdog was Modestus.
Yeah. So your underdogs are complete.
That's
okay.
Lewis.
So you're going Lewis. I'm gonna go Almeida as well. I think Almeida, based on what we've seen so far between both divisions at 205 and a heavyweight, he's just taking the piece with this man. That's literally what he's doing. He's just going up there and he's just taking the fucking piece with them. You know what I mean? And
killing.
I kind of expect him to do the same thing here. I really do. I think especially on home soil, he's gonna want to show everybody that look, I'm not a fluke, and this guy is way bigger than me, but my skill set is gonna shine. So I'm gonna go with Almeida here. Let's get to the bonuses. Yeah, Jordan, let's see. You know, sometimes when you go last time we pick your picks, you kind of get mad at man. You know what I mean? So we're gonna give you the first chance to get your picks in, to get your bonus picks in. Where are you going on this one, brother?
I'm gonna go with a old Ola tactic here of taking Almeida for performance of the night.
Oh, you're reading my mind. I was gonna do that. But please carry on.
And I think I'm going to take the Brenner versus Kainan fight for fight of the night.
Okay.
Both Brazilians, aren't they?
See, at least if your underdog don't work, your bonus can work the other way. So yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, I think the two Brazilians fighting, it's the only one of those fights in the card, and they'll be putting everything on the line to try and win that. They're both going to have their families in attendance. So.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with two performances of the night. I'm gonna go with Lewis. Derek Lewis.
Performance of the night, so it has to go at least 3-4 rounds, really.
Oh, he has to knock him out in the first 30 seconds, the first round, something like that.
That's okay. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, you
think so. I'm thinking 2 fight nights.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pick Lewis for performance of the night. Actually, I'm picking two performances. And I'm gonna go Buntham for the second one.
I should have done that.
I was surprised you didn't go there. You know what I mean?
So am I.
Naz, where you going, brother?
Yes, Joel Almeida is gonna. I think he's gonna get it, man. Promise of the night. Almeida. Jolteon, my favorite Eevee evolution. And fight of the night. Put respect on the Vikings' name. He's gonna survive. By surviving and fighting back, it's gonna be a nice back and forth. I think both of them will get better of it, but it's gonna be a good fight of the night. I'm gonna go for the Viking versus the Brazilian Mayan warrior Bonfim. So we all basically done the main or co-main in our picks.
Yeah. When you look at it, no, actually, my man picked Brenner. Brenner fight for fight. I was thinking Dennis Gomes. That she's capable of, if she knocks out somebody like Angela Hill, especially in the early part of the round, I can see her getting the performance of the night bonus. And who knows, Big Money could be in for a shot as well if he gets something done in Brazil. So there's quite a few in there that could get a performance of the night. Even
I think Modestus' fight could end up being in contention for fight of the night as well. It's both good guys that like to
fight of the night.
This fight could get great. You know what I mean? So you know what? I'm gonna revise my thank you for that one there. Thank you for that one. No, I'm gonna stick with Bonfim.
Oh, I don't know what he wants.
No, I like Bonfim. Look how I broke down Bonfim fight IQ. I like Bonfim, man. You know what I mean? I just think everything he does is on purpose, like proper fucking well thought of before he actually does it. He's like,
how are you gonna wear? Is that a Brian Ortega hat? How are you gonna wear that after the way you've been treating Tracy Cortez?
No. Hey, listen, no. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that right now, man.
You can't wear a Brian Ortega hat.
He's in pain right now, man. He's dealing with the reality of life.
You wearing that man's hat with that woman as your screensaver, ain't you, Ola?
Apparently, he's
I do like Tracy Cortez, but you know what I mean. She's fire. She's fire like that. So, but big up to both of them. Brian is in pain right now. I can't wait to see him back in the octagon. Though I feel sorry for whoever's fighting next. God, boy, he's gonna. Boy, I'm worried for who's fighting next. I'm worried for them. Big up Stumbling Monk.
Salute. Tracy Cortez is gonna Tim Elliott. Go get herself Cain Velasquez.
This guy.
Tracy Cortez going to get Cain Velasquez so she can sort of
here we go.
Elliott, Brian Ortega.
Hey, this is the kids show. No, it's not.
No. We're talking about violence on this show, man. You know what I mean? All we ever talk about is fucking violence, man. This ain't for kids, mate.
Listen, this is the Genderoba fan club. Nothing more, nothing less.
You went there, Jordan. Jordan went there. You know, I can't believe it. Jordan went there, man. Anyways,
if she agrees to come on the show, I will get a Genderoba tattoo.
You will?
Yep, I can make it happen. I got the facilities.
Oh man!
If someone wants,
I think you should try and get. I think you should try and get on your channel, man.
Yeah.
Cage Scribe. People go subscribe to the Cage Scribe. And like I said earlier on, go check us out on Spotify, check us out on Rumble, check us out on Twitch. Go follow all our pages, all on all of them streaming website, and we got the thanks option as well on our videos. So go and support them videos there, and we're doing the Lord's work on this channel, man. You know what I mean? These mans are putting in work. Salute to all of them.
The Stumbling Mums just joined us.
Yeah. Long day stumbling. Yeah. We're all been through. Self, man. Big up yourself. Okay. We're gonna end the show right here and up onto the next video, which is tomorrow. Make sure you checking out the channel, put your notification bells on, people, and come and check out the watch along. Wolfie is gonna be there. Big up Wolfie. He's gonna be joining my brother Naz and Mac Dane. Gonna be on there. Mac D.
Rumbling Dad.
The
Rumbling Dad.
Podcast. Go support them as well, and go and check out the bloody good podcast as well. They're doing fantastic work on the streaming thing. Go and check out all these people that we just plugged. Go and support them. They're really, really fucking with us on the channel. And up onto the next video, people. Hasta la vista. We're out. Salute.